Welcome to the Haunted Hour, where real fear lives. It started with a knock, just one, soft, slow, deliberate. Emily had just moved into her new apartment on the edge of town. It was an older building, the kind with long, dim hallways and creaky wooden floors that echoed when neighbors walked past. But that night, the hallway was silent. She checked the time on her phone. 2:17 a.m. Another knock came, 3 taps this time. Knock, knock, knock. Emily froze in bed, staring toward the apartment door. She wasn't expecting anyone. No deliveries, no friends, nothing. At first, she assumed it might be someone at the wrong door. It happens. But something about the knock felt intentional, like whoever was outside knew she was awake. She slowly got out of bed and walked toward the door, her heart pounding louder with every step. "Hello?" she called. No answer. She looked through the peephole. The hallway was empty. Completely empty. The yellow overhead light flickered faintly, illuminating nothing but worn carpet and closed doors. Emily exhaled, feeling slightly embarrassed for being nervous. Maybe she imagined it. Maybe it came from another apartment. She turned away and walked back toward her bedroom. And then, knock, knock, knock. This time and louder, right behind her, from the door. Her entire body went cold. She rushed back and looked through the peephole again. Still nothing. No footsteps, no shadows, no movement. Just an empty hallway. A creeping sense of dread began crawling up her spine. She grabbed her phone and texted her neighbor across the hall. "Hey, are you knocking on my door?" The reply came almost instantly. "No, I'm in bed. Why?" Emily swallowed hard. Before she could respond, her phone buzzed again, another message from the neighbor. "Wait, someone just knocked on mine too." A chill shot through her chest. Now both of them were silent, staring at their doors from opposite sides of the hallway. Then, the building lights went out. Total darkness swallowed the corridor outside. Emily's apartment lights flickered once, twice, then stabilized. Her breathing became shallow. She walked slowly toward the door again, every instinct telling her not to look. But she did. She leaned forward and pressed her eye to the peephole. At first, she saw nothing, just darkness. Then, movement. A shape. Something very close to the door. Too close. As her eyes adjusted, she realized what she was seeing. A face. Someone was standing inches from the door, staring directly into the peephole. Emily screamed and stumbled backward, dropping her phone. Footsteps suddenly echoed down the hallway outside. Fast, running, retreating. She heard a stairwell door slam. Moments later, the hallway lights flickered back on. Her hands shook as she picked up her phone and called 911. Police arrived within minutes and searched the building. They found no one, no signs of forced entry, nothing unusual. But when officers checked the security cameras near the stairwell, they discovered something disturbing. At 2:16 a.m., 1 minute before the first knock, the camera captured Emily's hallway, completely empty. No person, no movement. Then suddenly, her apartment door began to shake slightly, as if someone was knocking from the other side. But there was no one there, no figure visible on camera, nothing. The knocking continued for nearly 20 seconds, before stopping on its own. To this day, Emily refuses to live alone, because she knows what she saw through that peephole. A face, watching her, breathing, waiting. But the cameras proved something impossible. There was never anyone there. Sometimes, the most terrifying visitors don't need to exist. And remember, some stories aren't meant to be heard after midnight.